One of the most valued commodities of life is peace. Not silver, not gold, not wealth, not your homes, not how many boyfriends or girlfriends you have, not your hair, not your skin, not your anything physical, but peace. And I'm not just talking about peace between countries, I'm talking about peace between your ears. Peace, rest, calmness. There's nothing else like it. It is one of the greatest gifts of God. You know, it is for a reason he is called the Prince of Peace, Sar Shalom in Hebrew, which means minister of peace. The one who brings peace, that's his office, that's his ministry. Because what a horrible thing it is to not have peace. You can have peace with your neighboring countries, peace with your spouse, with your children, but you can be sitting there on your yacht on a peaceful ocean and your mind is racing and fighting and you have no peace. You're being tormented with thoughts and anxieties and depression, suicidal thoughts. It happens all the time. You see all these people that on the surface look like they're doing so well. They have everything a man could want, or so they think. And then they commit suicide and you go, what happened? Where did that come from? He was singing, he was happy, he had lots of friends, lots of money, living in the best zip code. He had a beautiful wife, his children, but he had no peace. So what is it worth to you, having peace? See, we often use that saying, how do you sleep at night? Talking about wicked people. How do you get peace at night with all the things that you've done, the bloodshed, the deception, the torment? How did Hitler sleep at night? How does all of these evil criminals sleep at night? How do people who charge compound interest to the poor, those who do evictions and collections, how do you sleep at night? Right? We often ask those questions. And the answer might surprise you. Some of these people are psychotic, which means they have no conscience. It is seared with a hot rod, as it says in scripture, hot iron. Their conscience is seared. They don't get tormented by their conscience. See, for me, if I've done something wrong or if I said something wrong to somebody, it haunts me because I have a conscience. It torments me until I make it right, until I make amends. And sometimes when it's, I had some encounter, a stranger, I did something wrong, I said something wrong, I can't make it right, and it just haunts me, it bothers me. And it takes a while until it goes away. I have to forgive myself, I have to, but it's not so simple, it takes time. It's not like, okay, I forgive myself. No, because when you have a conscience for righteousness, there's a deficit. And until I can fill that deficit, it's gonna bother me. See, Yeshua came as the guilt offering as well as the sin offering to take away the guilt so that we might have peace. But it doesn't mean we can just go on and do these grievous things and just, it doesn't matter. We're forgiven. It doesn't work that way. You have to do everything within your power to make amends. Now, if that man or woman, they're gone, there's nothing I can do about it. And I have to take it up in prayer. And he will give me peace. But for the wicked, they have no conscience of sin, which is why their judgment, what is hell? The absence of peace. They will have no rest, no peace. Daily torment, day and night, forever. That's pretty much what Cain got. Remember, the first murder on earth. His punishment was to wander the earth, never find peace, never settle anywhere. He is to be a nomad for the rest of his days, all of his days. No peace, just go from one place to another. It's horrible. I have family members like that. No peace. They always have to move. Going into this nation and that country and that Shavasana and this retreat and that. No peace. And they cannot find peace because peace doesn't come from outside. It comes from within, from the Spirit. It comes from God. He is the Prince of Peace. And when you're not thinking right, when you have evil within you and a conscience, it is tormenting. So in one way, those psychotic people have it better on the front end because they're not tormented as normal people, but they're going to have it way worse on the back end when they get to judgment, and they will actually have no peace forever. Whereas the righteous, those who endure now, might be tormented now, will have peace forever. Because righteousness does exactly that. It appeases your conscience, it appeases your spirit, appeases your mind. I've done everything right. I've done all I could. I can rest assured knowing it is well. When the Lord created the heavens and the earth on the sixth day, he said it was very good. He had peace, so he rested on the seventh day, a day of peace. A day where you could just go, I have peace. I can relax. My thoughts aren't racing, my mind's not going crazy, I'm not bombarded. I have peace. I can enjoy my creation. I can eat an apple, sit down, lay in the hammock, listen to the birds, and I can just fall asleep. When Yeshua was with his disciples on the boat in the Sea of Galilee, the Kinneret, he fell asleep in the middle of the storm. His disciples were telling him, how can you fall asleep? We're in the middle of the storm, we're almost drowning. But he had peace because he knew that his Father was in control. He was like, I'm not worried about this. This doesn't agitate me, doesn't concern me. He just fell asleep. And then, since they were of little faith, he just rebuked the sea and the wind, and they stopped. And they were in awe. Who is this man? Even the wind and the sea obey him. Well, he has authority. He is God. That's why he had peace. And when you're walking with God under that authority, you should have peace. Because he is the good shepherd who cares for his sheep. He does not leave you nor forsake you. You are the sheep of his flock. So he keeps you in perfect peace. He promised, I keep those in perfect peace whose mind is fixed on me. If your mind is fixed on God, why would you not have peace? He's not the author of confusion. He doesn't stress you out. He doesn't... No. The Lord gives peace. The world gives trouble and tribulation and stress. The devil, the spirits, all kind of stuff. Other people can freak you out. They bring that bad energy in the room, yelling and screaming and moving and banging. But not Papa. He will give you peace. And what a wonderful treasure it is. The most precious commodity we can possibly ask. Because if I'm going to be in pain, I would much rather be in physical pain and have peace of mind than have peace in my flesh and torment in mind. Isn't that the truth? And you see that. People that are in the hospital on their deathbed, they have peace. Not all. I'm saying about specific ones. Despite the fact they're dying, they have peace because they trust in God. It's a beautiful thing. Faith unwavering. And people without faith, they cannot fathom. It's like, how can you be so peaceful? You're dying. It's okay. I'm going home to be with my Maker. I have peace. I have joy. I have comfort. Others, young, rich, famous, not a broken bone in their body, and they can barely sleep, which is why they drink every night, and smoke cannabis every night, and eat a lot of sugar, take psychedelic drugs, Adderall, Xanax, all of those things, because they have no peace. Choose ye today the Prince of Peace and be transformed. There is only one God, only one Mashiach, only one way. Choose Yeshua today.
If you need a friend, someone to stay with you till the end, you'll never ever let you down, and always be around. And when you're feeling weak, like you can't go on, he'll take you by the hand, oh, and you'll be strong. 'Cause some choose this, choose that, but I choose Jesus. He's where it's at. 'Cause he's the way, the truth and life. He's for me, yeah. And when you've lost your way, you feel confused, what's right or wrong, and what to do, he'll be there for you. When you pray and seek his face, he'll take you by the hand, lead you all the way. 'Cause some choose this, some choose that, but I choose Jesus. Oh, he's where it's at. He's the way, the truth and life. He's for me. 'Cause some choose this, some choose that, but I choose Jesus. Oh, he's where it's at. He's the way, the truth and life. He's for me. Choose Jesus. He's the way, the truth and life. He's for me. Oh yes, oh yes he is. He's the way, the truth and life. Oh, he's for me. He's for me. He's for me. He's the way. truth and life. He's for me.